Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Paterson. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going over 20 of the best, most creative, most amazing business cards that I've seen this year. A question that some of you guys have been asking me is, Will, why are you doing these types of videos? What are the purpose? What is the value? Well, the value is inspiration, and I think it's an amazing thing when we can come together, look at some amazing creative designs in business cards or portfolios to inspire us and to help us understand where we can go. And like always on my channel, I like to do something a bit different and a bit fun. Before we get into it, press that red subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss one of these videos again, because this is going to be a start of a series. So the first business card is this one right here, and this is another blooming designer, and this design of a business card is unreal. This is taking the form factor of business card and made it into something that you can grow. You can bloom some, like, you know, herbs or some sort of flower in there from the seeds. It kind of looks like hair. I like it. It's really clever. Sometimes when you're trying to make an impression with companies, it's good to have a business card, and I'll talk a bit more about that as we go along. The second one is the Flow Yoga mat. Now, a designer could have just simply created a logo and a standard business card and put it onto a bit of paper, a cool bit of paper made of black and white or whatever. But no, instead of that, they've created these little miniature yoga mats, which is a really cheap and easy way of showing a yoga business. Now, the importance of a business card design nowadays is a bit different to what it used to be a few years ago. Nowadays, we normally just get our information from designers online. We find them, like, you know, on YouTube or Dribble or whatever. But now we're finding out that business card design still has a market, but it's very specific, and it has to be something that people will want to keep. And the biggest factor of that is novelty. Is the business card a novel item? Does it spark the interest? Is it clever? And this Flow Yoga mat is very clever. The third one is this one from norrismantooth.com, and he is a photographer for events. Again, it's got the viewfinder of a camera. Very clever. Anyone getting this business card isn't just going to chuck it away or forget about it. Comment down below if you're one of those people or designers or creatives that when you get a good business card, like a creative one, you keep it just in case one of these days you need that idea. Now, I'm not too sure if this fourth one is real. It is BC Adventure, and it is a bit of dried meat. So if you're ever in a survival situation, you can pick out your business card and eat it. I think it's like beef jerky or something like that. But again, not too sure if it's real, but the idea is there. It is unreal. Okay, we've got a bit of a sad one here. This is a divorce lawyer, but again, it's quite functional as well. When you divorce, you part ways, and in here you can see the little line in the center is a little cut line where you can rip them off and separate the business card, and it has the same information on both sides. So either person in the divorce could, you know, get a lawyer. Now, I chose this one here for its minimalism and its color. So we're not just looking at novelty business cards here, we're actually looking at some really creative uses of foil. Now, I'm a massive fan of having foil on printed work, especially on leather products and on business cards. If you're someone who loves print media, you know that it gives that element of superiority to that card. It makes it stand out from all the other cards that you've got. It shows an element of premium and time. Now, this design is very minimal, and I thought I would shove it in here. Even though it's probably not one of the best designs that I've seen, it's probably one of the best examples of a new trend that's happening. Ultra minimalism. This card is literally got a really nice gold, orange, coral, dark coral color on the top of its business card showing the name, and then on the back it probably has some more information, and this is Beck Britain. Again, this one shows that it's a serious card. It's more luxurious. It's more for people who need, you know, that element of premium. So it's targeting the person before they've even received it. This one here is from Christina Day. This one looks amazing. I like the pulp and the recycled card feel that I get from looking at this, and also just the simplicity. If you don't have the budget to create a novel design, like, you know, having flowers or like plants growing in your business card, then having a great design such as this, using very minimal colors, maybe even turning it portrait like we see here, could make the difference. I remember a few months ago I was talking about design trends in 2019 and 2020. Well, it's starting to take place. And this is one of the cards that I saw to show that beforehand, which is Tate. This business card has the name Stephanie McCarthy on it, and it's showing a really nice serif reduction typeface. And by that I mean Parts of the actual fins in the serif are missing. Serif is coming back in a huge way, especially like really heavyweight serif letter forms, and I'm seeing it more and more and more used by the creative industry. Beforehand, we've been seeing like Helvetica and sans serif typefaces. Now we're seeing more and more serif typefaces, and I think it's because it does have the air of going back in time a little bit, back to our heritage. But not only that, the color of a bright yellow is really standing out to people. That shows, you know, creativity, it shows excitement, it shows passion, it shows being electric. I really like this card. Now, one of my favorite business cards out of the whole lot of these business cards that I'm showing you today is this one from Vernon. And this is a miniature cheese grater as a business card. Again, I'm not too sure even if this is real, but even if it's not, what a great idea. If you're doing like wine or small bits of cheeses that go with crackers and you're drinking wine, you know, last night I had that for tea. Having a use for the business card, aside from just promoting yourself to stick in your wallet, is going to mean that that business card is going to stay at the house, it's going to stay in the person's wallet for future use and for greater brand awareness and repetition of seeing a design. This one must have been really creative, but again, super expensive to make. Now, I don't know the company for this business card, but I'm assuming it's got something to do with football or soccer if you're American, but it is technically football. This is a really clever design, and it's super novel because it's so simple as well. You might take a few of these just to play with your friends in a cafe or to give to your kids so they can play a miniature game of football, but you're also increasing brand awareness. Very creative, really hilarious. Now, here's a less novel business card design, but one that I absolutely love still because it shows a really cool line work within there. It's showing about Octopus, and I'm not sure who it's from, it's like squid or octopus, but it shows the tentacles all the way through. Now, the reason why I've put it in here is because it's got multiple factors in the design that I love that you guys need to know about, and that is using the squid or octopus's tentacles. It's giving like this sort of idea throughout the design into a pattern. It's super simple, it shows movement, and it's also really cool and trendy. Not only that, the color of coral, which I think it is coral, not really pink, it just really stands out. And what I've seen in a lot of business card designs from creatives and other companies in the creative industry is that they're using more coral and reddish, orange, yellow colors. Recently, they've moved away from purple and they're going to a bit more of a brighter hue. Again, this is probably one of my favorite ones, and this is Chump, and I'm guessing it's for either a restaurant or a dentist. I love this design because it's so literal, it's very clever. When you see that, it just looks so playful and fun. Now, this is a really cool design that I liked on the basis that it's literally in two color parts. So it's got two opposite, nicely contrasting colors, but I think it could work well for the whole brand aesthetic. Again, it's ultra minimalistic, so it's only got hula on the type on the card, but it's got two colors in there, which makes it give it a story somehow. I like it, it's really cool. I just thought I'd show you that one to inspire you. Again, I don't know the company of this business card, but I'm assuming it's like, you know, a shoe shop or a clothing shop. But what I'll say is black and yellow is an unreal color combination when it comes to business card design. If you were to put like 20 standard white business cards, or even like all these business cards into a pile, this one will stick out to you because of the pattern. Patterns are becoming huge in design, especially when you have a pattern for the logo, so it gives it an extra use. This one here is probably one of my favorite business card designs, simply because it's for a plumber and it's not really a business card, it's just a novelty item to promote them. How clever must it be to create a miniature plum, or what is it called, plunge, to give to people? Again, an amazing job. And by the way, all of these designs and the creators of these, as many as possible as I can find online, will be linked down below in the description for you to check out. Now, this design here is unbelievably cool. It's for a bar and grill, and you have to actually put it under a heat source for it to work and to see the brand name, which is very clever. I wonder who comes up with these ideas. Here is a business card that can turn into a cargo box for planes, and I'm guessing it's the cargo company making this. Very clever way of showing what it's all about. And here it is, a toy chair business card, which is pretty clever. Again, most of the business cards that I'm seeing that I want to sort of like replicate the novelty of are novel. They're not just standard business cards, and I think we can take this into our jobs, whether you're a designer, an artist, a painter, or someone else who works in the creative industry. Try and give value to someone, try and make someone laugh, try to make someone remember you by being outright weird with your design. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please press that red subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Let me know in the comments down below which one you thought was the best design out of all of these that you've seen in the video. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, and if you didn't, press the dislike button twice, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you soon. Goodbye.